Denny and Shonda. Y'all got here before me. Doggone, my lights are on back there, but you can't see them. I think it's time for another charge. And as a matter of fact, I think I might be in for... I need to buy some more rechargeable batteries. I think they've had it. Hey, Joanne, how's your mother, honey? And how are you? How are all of you? What you drinking? What you working on? I'm still behind, Denny. I was doing so good keeping up, then I lost focus, so I got to get back on it. But I got all day today after I leave you guys. I have been on YouTube this whole blessed day almost. Affordably Crafty Kim had such a good show on from 8 to 11 with Yarn Geek Ginger. You drinking coffee and working on a wrap, Shonda says. What you doing, Miss Denny? And Joanne? And then Miss Reggie was on having all kind of prizes and stuff. And I think there was somebody on before her. Lots of people were on at the same time. Oh, Kimber Ann was just on. She might still... No, she's probably off now because she goes off before I come on. I hope she feels up to coming. But she was telling about what all happened with her. Hey, Mimi. How you doing, honey? Denny says, Shonda, what color is your wrap? Hey, Sandy. You my treasure, girlfriend. You and I have been at some of the same places. Reggie had a good thing. I had so much lag on my phone. I finally got on the Chromebook and then it was fine, but then I didn't know the answers. All the other ones I knew because of doing Christmas trivia here. Hey, Jeanette. Joanne, you're just okay waiting to hear from the brother. He only emails. Oh my gosh. He could call you. Denny saying hey to everybody. Mimi says coffee with hazelnut. And making Christmas ornaments. If y'all weren't here, but I did my Vlogmas in my new top. This is from Darn Good Yarn. It's made from recycled sari. And it's tunic length. That's really supposed to be a short dress. But I thought it would be good for, you know, a tunic. And if I had good legs, I'd be wearing leggings underneath it. But because my legs are atrocious from my knees down, I just wear it with jeans. But it's so comfy. And it kind of is Christmas colors. Pretty blue. I had no idea what color I'd get. You know, when you get stuff like this, you kind of just, in their skirts, you just sort of put in the notes what colors you like or what colors you don't like or both. And Miss Sandy says, hey, all my wonderful, fantastic, marvelous, terrific, spectacular, creative, magnificent, yarny friends. And Shonda says, different shades of blue, Denny. It's mandala yarn. Sandy saying hey to Denny. Everybody saying hey to each other. Hey, hey, hey. Yep, I do a lot of those, like I say, questions from what Miss Reggie was doing from us doing Christmas trivia here. So I hope to start on the Christmas trivia in just a little bit, but I am sorry to show how far behind I am. This was what we picked today, and I found out the color. I told you the color number in the Vlogmas. It was 240, or it is 245, and the color is green yellow. Hey, sweet Becky Dorian. Denny says, Shonda, oh, that sounds beautiful. But here we are. It's coming along. I just got to catch up with this orange gold. No, orange yellow. No, it's called sweet orange. I'll get it right here in a minute. And then this is called green yellow. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate. Let's see. Oh, it's called Echo Caves. I know exactly which one that is, Shonda. They're Kim from Affordably Crafty one. Yeah, I saw that, I think. Yep, I think I did see that. Hey, Laura Lee. That was great. That was great that you donated one. I was surprised I didn't see Laura there, I don't think. Hey, Laura Lee and Sherry B. Yeah, that was sweet of you to donate a prize. Had I known about, well, I guess I should have known about it, but I could have donated something. I got to find my hooks because I donated to Sins, or either make some more. I've got time to make more of the polymer clay handled hooks. I got one, maybe, right here, or did I leave it? I might have left it in the den. I think I did. No, I didn't. Here goes my darn good yarn box on the floor. Here's one of my ones. This was the one that I made. No, I thought this was the triangular one. So it's kind of got a little dent in it, but I don't guess that would matter if I can't find my other ones and don't get around to making more. But I should be able to. Yeah, Sherry B's the Texas girl in the house. Yep. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, she wasn't there then because we would have seen her. I said, oh, if Laura only knew, she'd be breaking her neck to win that egg. Even though she's got her fabulous, shoot, I can't get that, egg that what did she say? What is that egg? Fabergé would be jealous over. Oh, mercy me. Mercy me. Sadie says Octavia's in the process of trying to figure out how to get up to Canada so she could climb the frame of that spectacular octopus that Sin made. Oh, his name's Apollo, isn't it? He's got that strong name of the gods, doesn't he? Let's see, I got my little arm extension thing here, which is great. Actually have something here I need when I need it. I dropped my darn good yarn box, and it has some really cute stuff in it. Look at the yarn it had in it this time. And our surprise, and I wish they'd do this more often, was that they doubled this yarn, so we got 2 instead of 1. Good idea, darn good yarn. Denny says Octavia's so fresh. Put her on a timeout. She's already with Oscar. What you say? You got hiccups, Jeanette? But aren't these pretty? You know, their yarn is often, you know, the recycled silk kind of yarn. Or the recycled sari silk. Let's see. This is called, this is recycled silk. I was trying to find the name of it. White Rainbow is what it's called. Because if you can see, it's plied with white. It's got all the rainbow colors, but it's got a white string wrapped around. Sandy said, Denny, as far as I can tell, she's been with everybody. Like Mom said, everybody and his brother. So we got 2, and they are just 50 grams, 50 yards, but I could make a cutesy little bag. They had a cute little pattern. Darn Good Yarn did. In one of their little booklets, they've got something else in it for this time. It's like a little clutch, but I don't too much care for it. Hey, Wild Woman Lisa's in the house. Thank you all for coming. I know there's so much going on today. Oh, no. Denny said, Sandy, oh, I wonder if octopi get STDs. Evidently not. She surely would have had some by now. Noni May, I got my Darn Good Yarn. These were the extras you could add on for $6 a piece. And it's a sport weight silk yarn. And if you bought them without adding them on at that $6, they would be $16 a piece, $15.99. Hey, Kimber Ann. I told him you were on. I enjoyed your, well, I mean, you know, I wanted to hear all about what had happened to you. And I'm just so glad you're home. And now you know more than you did. Your doctor, honey, must have dropped the ball, right? Because you didn't know, you said you didn't know you had heart stuff. But I'm glad you're going to go to a doctor. I don't know if you're going, I didn't hear whether you're going to the same one or not. I was kind of multitasking, and but Kimber Ann's going to get a good checking over, and I think that's great. Yeah, aren't they pretty? Both this and this was the regular yarn that came in, and we got 2 instead of 1, instead of them putting a little extra in. Like sometimes they have really good extras, and sometimes it's just a button or something. They're usually pretty, but and I like this. It's called, the color's called HOLI. That must be some kind of Indian from India word. Your leg fell off, Noni May. What? Hey, Genevieve. Thank you so much. I'm wearing a top that I purchased from Darn Good Yarn, deeply discounted. It had been over, I think, right around $50. And I want to say it was either 20, 25, somewhere around there. And then, you know, I've been getting checks from Darn Good Yarn because you guys have been shopping. Thank you so much, using my affiliate link. I so appreciate that. But here are the patterns. This is the crochet pattern, that yarn I showed you with the white through it. It's a little clutch. And then same thing with the knit, but I think the crochet pattern looks a little better. That looks a little like it might be sort of, I don't know, that's a little more fancy maybe for a night out on the town. And then this maybe would be more casual. Since you've got 2 of them, let's see how many it takes. Yeah, they put patterns in here that take 2 cakes, I thought. But, you know, I save up a lot of my yarn so that I could make a bigger project. Yeah, Kim can appreciate yarns because she spins yarn. And I wanted to ask you, Kimber Ann, I have just found, hey, Ursula. You had to laugh when you hear deeply discounted. Not the first time you've heard it today. Just sounds weird to your ear. Hey, I'm all about, you know, when Hobby Lobby has their clearance sale, 75% off, girl, that's deeply discounted. That's up my alley, and a whole bunch of other people too. Let's see. Michelle Sleeper's here, and Genevieve. I think I said hello to you, but not sure. Y'all know. I don't remember 2 seconds ago. Hey, LaShira. LaShira, did you say that you're in the Netherlands? If you are, I did not realize that. Heck yeah, we all love deeply discounted. Who doesn't like getting a great deal? Hey, Mimi. Here's Betsy, Mimi's Crafty Crojo. I've been looking for you and your daughter. I still have an alarm set for Monday nights. Are y'all not doing that anymore, or just stuff comes up? Stuff just been coming up. I hope folks are purchasing your Color Street nails. I meant to try to, but then I've been, oh boy. Woo! Oh my goodness, my Ursula, my darling. I love it when I'm going to tell you, like I told Crystal, you don't have to pay every time you come on, but I'm not going to say I get excited when I see those czars, because it's just different. And Tony May says, Lord, Lord. Hey, Tina. Tina says, hey to everybody. Oh, she's watching all the entire commercial. Thank you so much. I don't know if she probably can't hear that. Golly gosh. Now I'm getting the sniffles. And this top, I need to stand up so you can kindly see it. It came with this little bag. And all this is made out of, the recycled sorry stuff. But this was open, and I thought, well, how does that do anything? Your stuff will just fall out. But it does have a drawstring. So that's a cute little project bag. And isn't it pretty? I just love all the recycled sorry stuff. You got the yarn sniffles. Maybe that's it. But I'm not, thank goodness. I'm like Crystal. I love, well, just yarn in general, but I love wool, and I love roving yarns. Of course, that has nothing, that's neither here nor there. No, it's not a halter top. It's got an empire waistline. Oh, wait a minute. Crochet Nana Michelle says at Denisha, she'll have to look 50% off yarn at Michael's. Is it still buy one, get one 50% off? And you got clearance at Joann's, so you didn't pay full price for anything. You got 2 of those bobbins for $7 a piece in the green, or $7 for 2. Been very busy, Mimi, so y'all had to reevaluate everything. Only a couple sales. It's all good. Okay. Well, I just didn't want to be missing anything, because I set an alarm for y'all. But I would love to get some nails, but it may have to be after Christmas. Okay, Tina, thank you. Appreciate. Okay, let me stand up and show. It has an empire waist, which does not flatter this figure, but it's a drawstring. Move it back a little bit. In my old saggy granny boobs, but so this is adjustable, but I love how flowy it is, and it goes a good ways down. It's supposed to be a short dress, but I'll wear it as a tunic top, and I love it. I think it's beautiful, and it's comfortable. And it's warmer here today, so I'm fine in it. Yeah, I know, Tina. I said, hey. Thank you. Dina's here. You're so disgusted. Wi-Fi guy was supposed to be here at 12. Shows up at 2:45. guy yesterday, you don't think he knew what he was doing? I didn't drop you, Ursula. I rock your world. That makes me think. That makes me think of my days in middle school. The kids would say that. And after the kids would leave the class, me and the teacher that I would be working with when I was doing chapter 1, we'd look at each other and go, so-and-so is rocking so-and-so's world. And it would be some tiny little guy. It's some really big little, she was as short, wide as she was short, but it was funny. We shouldn't be laughing at the children. Of course, we wouldn't say anything. Look, oh my gosh, Jillian Eve is here. Y'all, Jillian, I just told them, where was I? I might have been on Reggie. I was somewhere, and I told folks that I have just discovered. Do y'all know Jillian Eve? Y'all, her vlogmases, probably her whole channel, everything. But I just discovered her vlogmases, and they are excellent. Girl, Jillian, you just make me feel like, I just get so relaxed. And hey, Crochet Rainbows and Butterflies and anybody that I missed. But it was hot in the summer. Lashira, okay. But she spins. She loom. She's got a great big old loom that she calls Bertha. And she does some weaving. She bought a little, what is it, Melissa and Doug? They're really supposed to be really good, like wooden toys and stuff for kids. But she's using the frame. Jillian, I think you the stuff, girl. And I was going to tell everybody about you and put your link in. So I'll have to do that. Never thinking you would come to my little old channel. But yay. And her husband, Mark, has put in what Jillian calls a blessing. He'll write something on a card, and he's been picking out the fiber that she spins during the course of her Vlogmas. And it's been so educational, but entertaining. I've loved every bit of it. I look forward to it. And by the way, I shouldn't tell y'all this because I want to win it, but I'll share. She's going to be giving away, Jillian, you'll have to tell the deets on it, but a spinning wheel, y'all. So get over there and watch her vlogmases. You just have to comment on her vlogmases, and you don't really know which she's going to pick from. So I'm commenting on all of them. Hey, Crotchety, Marianne, everybody, anybody I missed. There's Judy. What you drinking if you haven't told me what you're working on? If you haven't told me, there's Madonna putting up, and Marianne, Johnny on the spot putting up Jillian's link. And she also has a segment. I think she's got 2 sons. Is that right, Jillian? But I reckon it's her oldest son, and he's been in the kitchen doing some little Christmas goodies. You just be bopping around lives today. I'm so glad you did too. Oh, I love it. My daughters both are into spinning. Now, they're new, and my eldest daughter in Florida found 2 machines, or 2 wheels, and one is a newer one, and one is, and I don't know if it's a reproduction. I'm not sure about all the dates. Yep, 2 boys, okay. And then the other one, didn't you say it was an older? Well, my daughter's, I'm not sure about the one you're giving away, but my daughter's one that she got either free or hardly nothing is a really old one, but there's some stuff that needs to be fixed on it. But my daughter was so sweet. The oldest one, got that for the youngest, my Hannah. So I thought that was sweet. Kim, good luck. I hope you win the wheel. You've had 3, but I'm rooting for you. Well, thank you. Hey, I really have my work cut out for me. I'm going to have to watch a whole lot more of Jillian Eve. I've tried to just, I didn't try very much. The spindle spinning, is that what you call it? I couldn't even get that, but like I say, there she's got it. She's giving away an Ashford traditional from the 1970s. You hate saying vintage because it's about as old as you are. Hey girl, I'll be 62 come my next birthday, but you know, I'm just blessed. I'm thankful each day the Lord wakes me up. But getting back to her little Advent that she opens up every day, her husband Mark writes a little something on a card, and it always either makes Jillian laugh or she might get a little teary-eyed. But she is something with editing, so the show goes on, and it's as entertaining as it is informational. I just love it. Love it, love it. And it just, oh, it's so cozy. It's just lovely. I've seen, a few that are really nice. But Jillian's, I have to say, hers kindly tops the list. So glad you're all here. So glad to see Kimber Ann out and about. Jeanette said she heard a crashing noise, had to step away. Uh-oh. Yeah, y'all drop. Yeah. Even if you're a mod, really, you should, get a buddy and drop each other's links. I don't think the world's going to come crashing down if you drop your own, but Madonna says that's really how we're supposed to do it, so I listen to Madonna. Hey, Karen Grand Prix, you turn 60 today. Well, happy birthday! Woo! Happy birthday. Well, I tell you what, we're almost at 3:30, so if I could find my phone, let's do some trivia. And if you were over at Reggie's winning prizes for knowing some answers to some trivia, I hope you remembered some that maybe you learned here. Maybe you already knew them. You highly doubt you'll be able to do your live Thursday. You may have an opportunity for more workouts. Okay, you'll just let us know. That was Crotchety Marianne. Hey, Pat Cray Hollis, I'm so glad you were able to come in. There's Kim got a new groove. There's Judy. Crochet every day. Crochet rainbows and butterflies. I may already have said hello to y'all, but like I said, y'all know how I am. Cynthia King says happy birthday. It's her son's birthday too. Woo! Another birthday. Work hours. Gotcha. Hey, sweet Mama Swift. Cheers and tables. You remind me I should take a sip. Cheers. Mama Swift's tea today is raspberry and pomegranate. And it's yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Here comes Jaxie May, the other half of the Wonder Twins with Mama Swift. Saying, chicka, 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 dee. Love this family. Thank you for the thumbs. We got one more thumb, then we got people, so that's fantastic. Hey, Christina Anderson. Yes, raspberry pomegranate Jillian is lovely. And Mama Swift gets it. It's called Ahmed, Ahmedt tea. And most fruity teas aren't caffeinated, but she found some that was. So the fruity teas are black teas, except for maybe one or two. Okay, here we go. Which type of sweet bread loaf was originated in Milan is traditionally eaten at Christmas in Italy and many other European countries. Does anybody have a clue? Hey, Linda Quilty. Jeanette Denny is asking if we could put her son on the prayer list and his roommate. They were exposed to COVID again by a friend. Yes, we will. And if y'all would, Dina, if you wouldn't mind putting my Arabella, you can just put Bella. Her friend tested positive for COVID. And they're supposed to be going skiing and coming by here afterwards and stuff. But I talked to Lindsay, her mama, yesterday. So they're going to make sure they get all their testing done and even test again after the ski trip before they come here to make sure everything's cool. They're going to be staying the night over at Hannah's because she's got more room now that she's got the new house. And Denny says Marianne will pray for her. Did I miss somebody that Marianne had said? As long as y'all got it, Dina's got it. Oh, yeah, Crotchety said, good for her. You get more work hours, but unfortunately not for the person you'll be subbing for. She has COVID, but is not feeling too bad. That's good. And you know, Tracy, thank you, Jesus, for us praying for her. You know how I feel about our prayers and numbers, because she's been not that bad. Mimi, I see you've got the right answer. And if anybody else had what Mimi has, it's Panettone. And she got the spelling right. You don't have to have the spelling right. Hey, Elaine. But if anybody else got it and I missed it, this is for you too. I guess you call it panettone. It's just as a type of sweet bread that they have in Italy. Which Christmas food is considered good luck to eat one of on each of the 12 days of Christmas? It's a kind of pie. I'll give you that. Thank you for putting each other's links up. Hey, Christy, set alarms, girlfriend. Just set alarms, because you take a chance when you depend on the notifications. Even if you get them most of the time, might be one time that you don't get them. I just always set alarms, even for my own. Hey, Dora Beth. So good to see you. I got to get over your way. I know I keep saying that. I tell you, this YouTube wearing me out. Hey, Jennifer Groovy Simpson. You know, I'm doing my own vlogmases. Then I read. Then I do my lives. But then I'm trying to watch other vlogmases that I truly enjoy. It's been so much fun. And then just people like Reggie, who does the games and prizes. Y'all know I'm just doing this for fun. Jillian Eve says she knows this one because her GrannyDee always made mince pies. Woo! And Mimi knew that one too. And if anybody else knew it and I missed you, sorry. This is for you. Hey, Susan Dusenberry. I hope I got your name right. I think you told me your name was Susan one time. Yep, mince pies, which I have never tasted. As the clock chimes midnight to ring in the new year, a Spanish tradition involves eating 12 of what? One for each chime. Hey, Sandra. You love the jingle. These came from Darn Good Yarn too, and I just put them on a bracelet. I do have a Christmas sweater that's got jingles on it, but I didn't want to wear it every day. Me either on the mince pies. Crotchety. Okay, Pat. You can come back in. GrannyDee is shaking. I'm going to be shaking. Yes, I see. Crochet Rainbows and Butterflies has grapes. Woo! Hey, Carrie. Did I say hi to you? Look, it's Tony Annie Vernon. She says, happy Saturday, everybody sitting outside our church listening to beautiful music. It's our Ward drive-through Christmas party. California closes church, but not casinos, LOL. Oh, my gosh. Oh, you're watching more ads. Thank you so much, honey. Okay, let's see. Which type of tree was the partridge sitting in according to a well-known Christmas song? Y'all all know this. And a partridge in a blank tree. Dorabeth, you're having a pizzone from Pizza Hut? Or is it called pizzone? I always thought calzones were calzone. It sounds more Italian to me. Oh, thank you, Jaxie. Thanks for reminding me. I felt so bad. Jill gave me a super chat and I was holding yarn, but I totally forgot to do my thing. Yes, and this is for all of you that are saying pear tree or just pear. Partridge in a pear tree. And we've had this one before, so if you've been coming, you should know this. What beverage is known as milk punch? So good to see you, Auntie Vernon. And Dorbeth and everybody. Okay, Jillian. I'll be over at your house catching up on today's. And y'all go check her out. Yep, I'm seeing it. Jeanette and Jennifer. And there might have been Linda Quilty and Dorabeth. Lots of people saying eggnog. And Quilty said gross. I still haven't tried it yet. I keep forgetting to pick some up. Somebody told me. Oh, Madonna's describing the P-zone. Sealed inside a toasted Parmesan pizza crust is filled with a savory pizza toppings and melted cheese, baked calzone style, and served with marinara dipping sauce. Sounds yummy. Your girls call it bubblegum milk. My daughter's called, what's that medicine they always give kids and babies? Amoxicillin, I think. That pink stuff, the liquid pink antibiotic. They never minded it. They said it tasted like bubblegum. That's what they called it, bubblegum medicine. Crotchety said, Madonna, for making my mouth water. And Tony says, Pat Cray Hollis, can I come over for supper? Hey, sweet Karen. Got a yarn addict in the house. Milk of magnesia. No, they don't like that. They say that's fishy. There's Reggie. I was telling them what a cool live you had. My phone was lagging something fierce, so I don't know why I didn't think to get on when I got on my Chromebook, it was great. Only then I didn't know the answers. I look around this house and think, do I need a prize? No. I need to be mailing out prizes, which is what I hope and pray to do in the new year. Okay, here's another one. What is the main course for a traditional Christmas dinner? And it doesn't say where, so here in the States or anywhere. Ursula, Reggie just saw your donation and she said, thanks. In case you didn't see it. Hey, Julie's Crochet and Create. Anybody know? Y'all know. What's the main course, the meat, for a traditional Christmas dinner? I see ham. That's not what they say, but a lot of you may have that. It's more of what you have at Thanksgiving is what I think of. Leg of lamb, goose. I've never had either of those. Yep, Annie Vernon, turkey. Anybody else say turkey? Carrie did. Dorabeth did. That's what they say here. I'm just going by this source. I've never had duck. I just hadn't got out much, I reckon. My taste, turducken. Dorabeth said, turducken. Okay, I bet you'll know these. What are the most common sides for Christmas dinner? I'd say this is the States. What are the most common sides? Ursula says in South Africa, it's the two combined. What is gammon? Gammon. She says that and leg of lamb. And Mimi says duck. And Reggie says they have duck. And Dorabeth says mashed taters. And Crotchety says mac and cheese. Carrie says mashed taters. Gammon is pork. Smoked pork. Okay. Yes, mashed potatoes. And gravy, and here it says baked ham. I don't think of baked ham as a side. I think that's another meat. Sorry, my nose. When I talk, the vibrations tickle my nose. And it could be yarn fibers. Thank you so much, Christina. Thank you for that super chat. I love to crochet. Hello, everyone. What are we eating? I haven't eaten yet. Oyster stuffing. I would love to try that. I'm not a real big person on oyster. I used to love oyster stew, but you know what I do? I would just get a bowl of the stew without the oysters and put crackers in it and ketchup. And that was so good. Now I can eat the oysters, but it is kind of it is a thing. You either love them or hate them. They say green bean casserole. That's one of the first sides I'm thinking of. You're starving. Hey, I think I brought some crackers in here. Yeah, in case I felt like I was going to pass out. Some crackers. Some soda crackers. Reggie says, J Hook, or Christmas dinner ever since you got married is chicken pot pie, garlic mashed potatoes, and green bean casserole for 10 years. And let's see. Dorabeth said, Pat, I want some oyster stuffing. Yep, sounds good. Sounds good, sounds good. I don't know. Where is Sweet Tea? She's been jumping around the lives too. She probably back. Sometimes, I know she missed the other day. She told me she fell asleep. And I figured that's what had happened. Yeah, cranberry sauce. Yep. Hey, Inga. Mama Swift. Tricia says, hey to everybody she missed. And she's got the crown up for Madonna. Oh, I'm sorry, Tina. Tina's saying she had a death in her family, so she don't think she'll be doing any lives anytime soon till stuff gets straightened out. Okay. What dish was served by Mrs. Cratchit in A Christmas Carol? It's also mentioned in the song We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and we just had this the other day. And Susan Dusenberry says, oh my gosh, we got our grandbabies from Texas on our way to Louisiana for Christmas. That's great, honey. I get to see my Bells and Jules and Lindsay and Jeff, our people from Florida, just a couple days after they get back from skiing, if their tests come back okay. Mimi, Betsy says a side at her house is crepe style manicotti. That sounds good. Foggy pudding? I know what you mean, and that's right. Lorley, Doorbeth. Yep, got it. Doorbeth fixed it. It's easy to mess up one letter. Malva it's Malfa, isn't it, Ursula? I think you said it's pronounced like the F sound instead of the V. Hey, Katrina. Got you whistling Christmas songs? Yep, it's figgy pudding. Razzleberry dressing. Is that on Mr. Magoo? It's on one of the cartoons I listen to. It might be Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol. I love those old-timey 1960 cartoons that I came up on. Some of them are, I can speak Afrikaans. Woohoo! That's probably the only word I got. Well, yay. What was I saying? Oh, what is it? Rankin and Bass videos and the Mr. Magoo. There's lots of versions of A Christmas Carol in cartoon form. And I love all the other ones that aren't in cartoon form. The one where Alistair Sim is Scrooge is probably my favorite one. Mimi said they are, Marianne. It's a family recipe. They all devour them. Dina says, sweet Karen and Katrina, hello. Inga says, well, guess. And yes, add Tina to our prayers for the loss in her family, right? Quilty said, yes, Dee, they were great. It's not Christmas if I don't watch Charlie Brown and all the stuff. Of course, they've been weird about the Charlie Brown shows. I know and same thing with Halloween, Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving, I had to watch that little cartoon with Tennessee Ernie Ford playing the main character. He was Willem, and I think there was an initial, Willem T. Mouse, Church Mouse or something like that. It's cute. Okay, figgy pudding. What is the significance of a Yule log, which is a cake? What is the significance of it? What does it symbolize? Christina Anderson says her daughter always thinks that when I say I'm getting on YouTube to watch, she looks at you funny because her name is Destiny and we call her Dee. Oh, okay. My name's just D-double-E, first name, not short for anything. That's just it, the whole deal. And Ann, A-N-N is my middle name. So in first grade, way back when, and when I went to school in the early 60s, we didn't go to kindergarten. Only the rich kids went to kindergarten. Or unless they were in maybe some government programs or something. Me too, Susan. Love, love, love Charlie Brown and the Peanuts gang. Inga says here in Belgium, nobody may invite from the government during this time because of the COVID thing. They weren't, from what I understand, Mary Ann, they weren't going to, it's always aired on CBS, Charlie Brown. But I think they were only going to do it. Now, I don't know if they actually did or not, but it was going to be on only a paid something. Can y'all speak to that? Do y'all know? It seems like all I got to see were little bits and pieces on YouTube. Like there might have been a still shot of the gang at the beginning, or the frame at the beginning, and then you could hear the soundtrack. You could hear the whole thing, but you couldn't see the picture. Yeah. Well, what I was going to say about kindergarten going straight into first grade, I was just livid. Well, I was, stayed at home with Mom, so I was all worried about going to school and worried because I didn't know how to spell my name. I guess Mom didn't work with me on any of that, and she might have tried, and I just wouldn't. But all I had to learn was 4 letters to spell my first name, D and an E. Just had 2 E's, and middle name A-double-N. We didn't have to spell our last name. Denny said she found Charlie Brown on Vimeo, Vimeo, the whole thing. Is that's a free thing? Mimi says, well, if the governors can have $350 a head dinners at restaurants and drive up to a $15K bar bill, you think we should be able to celebrate safely in your own home with your own families? I think you can with your own family, just the people that live in that house. Hey, Zach, how's your tooth? It was free. Okay. I know you got to have oh, okay. Thanks, Mimi. She said Charlie Brown Christmas is going to be on. That's tomorrow, isn't it? Isn't today the 12th? PBS, the 13th at 7:30. Okay, thanks. Hey, Kim. Portably Crafty's in the house. Jill is filling in again for Jan at 4. Okay. The antibiotic is helping Zach. Good. When is your root canal scheduled, or has it been scheduled yet? Ursula said she didn't want to go to school on day 1, so your mom walked with you home with you and told you, we go home, but tonight the police will lock me up because kids must go to school. So of course I turned back around. Gotcha. I used to try to play hooky. Thank you, Denny. So Jill will be filling in at 4. So we'll do a raid on Jill. If anybody wants to put her link up, we'll be going in 8 minutes. Okay, we'll do one last one and then go over some prayers. Did y'all say what the significance of the Yule log was? Did I get that out? Does anybody know? Everybody's saying, Kim, congratulations. Yes, you won an Octavia egg. the most coveted thing in the crochet world, or at least our group. And you know, Reggie had a good idea, Sandy. If you wanted to make a few bucks, I think you could really sell some eggs. Some little amigurumi eggs. Is Sandy still in here? Hey, HD. Okay, I'm just going to tell you because I don't see it. Okay, Mimi Cat Do says, yes, Sunday the 13th, which is tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern Time. And Denny put up fiber floozies. Yep. Ursula's saying congrats to Kim, Affordably Crafty, for being monetized. Yes, that's a big hairy deal. And a lot of us helped with watch time, which we should do. And with subscribing, we always like to help our buddies. It says the cake symbolizes the log that you should burn on Christmas Eve. If the log goes out before the morning, it's believed you will face bad luck in the new year. I'd never heard of that. Oh, my nose is as red as I'm about to give it heck. Thank you all for coming. And is Dina here? Can anybody help me out with prayers besides the regulars? And hey to any lurkers, Gracie, Adele, maybe. I've been leaving Adele out. And Linda, just a crochet sister. Angel J, pray and crochet. Zach says it took 3 months, but you're finally monetized. Yay, Zach. And Kim is asking mukbangs to get your channel reviewed. As long as I don't yawn, I don't have a problem. It's just my darn itchy nose. Okay, Dina says prayers for Yarny Zebra Dora Beth for her infusions she has, she's got from yesterday. Tina from Crafts by the Rose for death in her family. Zach with tooth needing root canal. He's on antibiotics. Dago and family. Tracy and her son. I'm so glad Tracy's seeming like she feels pretty good, except she says as it gets towards evening, she feels a lot worse sometimes. There's Dago. Hey, honey. And that happens a lot. I remember when I had the flu, different types of illnesses, but I remember the flu being, it was kind of like sundowning. As it got later on in the afternoon, I'd start feeling worse and worse and worse. Granny Square says, who's Ursula, at Affordably Crafty, they will review month to month, Kim. No need to worry. They review every 12 months. Not calendar year. And I think she knows about the 4,000. She's got her hours, I'm pretty sure. She was keeping up with that. Dago saying hey to Madonna. HD says she needs to upload a happy mail. Yeah, we want to see. Dana was explained Triple C. Yep, you just got to work it. Oh, Sherry said, please pray for her daughter. You had to take her for another COVID test yesterday. She's sick, bad, coughing, no fever, but she feels really bad. Okay. Please add Sherry B. Watson's daughter for COVID. Charlie Pride passed away, Jeanette. And Dina's carrying on with prayers. Monda for death in the family. Her mom passed. Rough month. Jen's Uncle Bobby with COVID. Jenny's crochet. Her Nana's in the hospital. And she's from England. across the pond. And then all our regulars, and the regulars are ones I mentioned earlier, but I'll go over them again. Linda, Just a Crochet Sister, Sweet Melissa makes and more, though she's feeling lots better that she's, hey, Tammy Cook, crocheting while listening. That's fine. Dina's got to go. Okay, thank you, honey. Let's see. Angel J Pray and Crochet, my sissy Teresa Patton and her husband, who has a form of dementia, and their son's in the Navy, and just everybody in Teresa's family. I know her mom had COVID, but I believe she's doing okay now. Jeanette Maxwell said, yep, from COVID. Pat Gray Hollis is back for a minute. Yep, we're only here for a minute. And golly, I still got Digo and family. Still got to check on Enid. Pat Frazier said to keep her roommate Debbie and her eyes on here. Pat Gray Hollis, you're on here. You want to stay on the prayer list for you and all your folks you help, your roommate and everybody. Dina said Sherry's daughter took another COVID test, feels sick and bad cough. Okay. Hate that. Golly. So many sick folk. And we said Dora Beth. Believe Noni Mae's better. Beth, Yarny Cat Bibliophile. Been forgetting her some, and she struggles with migraines. And the Lord knows. If we just do a big blanket prayer, the Lord's got it. Thank you all for coming so very much. I love you all. Be blessed. And think about all those blessings. Things might be tough, but they could be a whole lot worse. I know it's really bad if you've experienced loss, and I understand you have to go through grieving, and that is tough. But, a lot of things that we agonize over, oh my goodness, we've got it so, if we think about it, we've got it so much better than a lot of folk. So, just food for thought. Love you too, Karen. Love you all. Love every single one of you. And hope you take time to do some crafting and to do some fun Christmas stuff. Bake a little something for Christmas. I haven't, but I need to. Need to go to the store. What I'm going to do is try to get up with Hannah, since she got a new house and all, and maybe get together with her and recreate or make some new memories of doing some Christmas baking with her. You too, Kim, and I sure did enjoy Affordably Crafty, you and Affordably Geeky with Ginger. And I did tell folks here that they need to check your replay out, or in some video I did. Whole lot of good information. Okay, Fiber Floozy's on, so I'm going to take a wee skip to the loo break, but I will be there. Okay, Ursula and everybody, Crochet Rainbows and Butterflies, say your goodbyes. Like Ursula always gives you a little bit of time, but it's 4:02, so we best get moving on. Boop, bitty, boop, 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 boop.